If you're new here, my name's Emma and my husband and I recently moved from the city out to the family farm where I grew up, and we're currently in the process of launching a wedding venue on the property. My last vlog was all about New Year, starting 2026 on the right foot. I was doing my planning, goal setting, all of that, and we got a pretty major spanner chucked in there. It was interesting looking back and editing that January vlog because I said at one point that Nick's back was really sore. Turns out it got a lot worse. I think it was a day or two after I finished filming that vlog. We ended up driving into emergency because his back pain got so intense. He ended up having surgery. It was the start of January when he ended up getting in for surgery. It all went really well. He's recovering so well. It's kind of best case scenario, but it did mean January was a little wild. We've been doing lots of trips back and forth to the city to go and see the surgeon. Thrown in amongst Nick's recovery, we had my birthday, let me check my calendar. This is what I was doing before. I was checking my January calendar. We've been back to see Nick's surgeon. And then the other major thing has just been putting all of our focus, all of our energy into getting this wedding venue off the ground. Today, my focus has really been on organizing all of the tapware and everything we need for 2 accessible bathrooms. One will be at the chapel and one will be at the pavilion where we'll have our receptions. There's quite a bit that goes into that. I need to go down and just do some final measurements of the actual buildings that we've got. So I'll take you with me. I'll show you what they look like at the moment. I've been at my computer all morning, so I'm gonna go have some lunch. This is the chapel bathroom, and the main thing I need to do today is take some measurements so that we know exactly where everything is going to fit. I need to take some measurements for our mirrors, also for where the sink and the toilet are going to go. I've really had to brush up on some math skills that I haven't used probably since high school. But we're just looking at all of our basin options. And I think I would have mentioned before, we're planning on doing brush copper. So we're going to do 2 mirrors along this wall with brush copper around the outside. This bench here is going to be a space for people to touch up their makeup, have a look in the mirror, and then we're going to have toilet in one corner, sink in the other. So that is what I'm going to do now. That would be perfect. So that will fit. We could go all the way to 600. Let's picture toilet over here facing this way. From left or right, doesn't really matter. It's another 600. It's gonna face the toilet this way. It's gonna have to go up there. That is 960. Oh, I can hear someone coming. Yes, it's Dad. I'm gonna get him to help me. We're on our way into town to finally pick up some plants for the garden, specifically for the chapel and the reception venue. There's a beautiful little garden outside the chapel that's sort of surrounded by rocks that at the moment is half agapanthus, half weeds. So we're heading to the nursery to choose some plants to put in that little garden. We're looking for plants that will obviously do really well, be relatively low maintenance. We have so much to keep on top of. We're just trying to be mindful when we're planting things. We're also going to have a look for some trees to plant along the side of the farmhouse. Not necessarily a hedge. I think we're more thinking some trees that, because I don't want like a super manicured English looking hedge. My vision of the farmhouse garden is an English cottage garden. So not super manicured, not perfect hedges, but I would really like to add some color with some flowers, a little bit wild, curved garden beds instead of super manicured. That's the vision. That's the dream. We're going to chat to them in the nursery today, try and pick up as many plants as we can and get them in the ground ASAP. About, what's the time, 4? It still feels really hot. We're waiting for it to cool down a bit. We're gonna go down and do some gardening. Is it 5? It still feels really warm, but before we do, I wanna show you something that is very exciting in our world at the moment. We finally have some electricians coming out tomorrow to put our power point in for our dishwasher amongst a whole bunch of other things. This dishwasher has been sitting packed up. Finally unboxed her. I am so beyond excited to have a dishwasher and to fill this random gap in our kitchen will also aesthetically just be a really great time. Now for job number 1 is to get all of these weeds out of this garden. As you can see, we have a lot to do. We found a little possum in the feed bin. Oh, it's so cute how he's all wrapped up. Little birdie. We've got shit everywhere, guys.
So I had 5 that I thought were a yes, and then I had 4 that could be a maybe if we were going down the Rubik more stylistic. If we wanted to pick that, I'd be comfortable with that. What about you? How did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a lot more than me.
Do we want to see if there's any that overlap and we circle that?
Yep. So I had number 5, number 9,
yep.
Number 19. This is a lot of numbers. Or bingo, I was saying. 54?
I did.
68.
Nah, but 63. Oh, I like 68 though. Put 68 on the list.
I know. I think those
thank
are all
God you're available today to help me with this.
Yeah, this is
fun.
This
is hard.
It's fun though.
Oh my God.
But is 70 a better version of 72? 33. Stay with me. Go from 33 straight to 96 and tell me which one you prefer.
I love 68. Oh, 68 we put down.
We have got down. Go from 68 and then click on 96. I way prefer 68.
Me too.
So do we eliminate 96?
Yeah.
See, that's a very stylistic choice, isn't it?
Can we put 44 and 45? I'm quite passionate about both.
Can I just put something out there just looking at this? 62. No.
I like 63. I wrote down 63. Well, it's the same thing. It's
the same deal. It's just not in bold.
Now go through the ones that I put a star next to.
Yes.
That I'm willing to have a bit more of a fight for. So number 8, I think that's really crisp. I think it's a really nice one to just have in there.
I think 93 is another version of 68. Oh, and 79 is really good. 79 is very cool.
Chucked in there that's very simple.
See, I probably prefer 14 if you're going to go with that vibe, where it's a smaller...
I think we go back to it because otherwise we're going to drive ourselves crazy.
We love all caps. That was one of the most challenging things. That was very tough. That was really cool. This is it. This is the trenches. Here we go.
We are finally at a point where we can paint this bathroom. It has been months. It has been apparently 5 months. Allegedly, apparently, we were when we first moved out here, we were kind of back and forth between here and Brisbane. We've had a lot in between, but essentially it's been 5 months of not actually having a shower here in the farmhouse. We've had to go back and forth to my parents' place to actually shower.
We just haven't showered for 5 months.
That's pretty much it. Mainly because we didn't have the electrical work finished in here. We don't have shower screens in the other one. What else should we add?
Brandon's free. You alright? She got paint on her head, which wasn't great. Like, we did buy a brown dog.
Honey.
Now we've got a lexicon half dog.
Ideally, we wouldn't be painting in this order, obviously. We're just working with what we have at the moment. We're just doing what we can. So the plan today is to finish all of the no more gap everywhere because I think I only got about 50% of the way through before I ran out yesterday, and then town's like 30 minutes away. So we went in this morning, got more supplies. We're gonna do that, finish the undercoat and go from there.
We got this.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it.
That was a good...
We just got back from dinner. It's Valentine's Day. It's 9:22, but we're going to do some no gap on this window frame and this wall so that tomorrow morning we can just get up and paint. Where I'm standing right now, there's meant to be shower glass. This is going to be the shower in here. We haven't painted this wall yet because we haven't really been able to use the shower properly, but we've decided that this weekend is the weekend of painting. I'm about to show you the deck that has been started outside the farmhouse. So this is what it's looking like. The front door to the house is just there. I'll put in a picture here of what it used to look like. Just there we have these awful concrete steps. It was not a nice entry to the house whatsoever. So we're doing the deck. We're going to do a roof as well. Obviously a handrail, all of those things. I really think it's going to change the entire feel of this house.